evening, people of magic, and welcome to the WNN. I'm Gabrielle O'Connor, and this is Casting Justice. Today, in the trial of Persephone, the prosecution, led by Seraphina Marks, presented testimony that left the defense reeling. The defense, led by Avistrum head girl Victoria Navidson, chose not to cross-examine the witness, brought forth by Miss Marks. Many question if Navidson's lack of experience is what caused silence from the defense. Miss Navidson was just accepted to law school and is allowed to litigate with the approval of her co-counsel, Headmaster Clark Dowling. Let's take a look at some of what happened in court today.
Mr. Argiletta, did you fight in the Battle of Timberneck?
Yes, I did.
How many casualties were there?
Well, in the end, we suffered 354 casualties with 121 lost souls.
And who were you fighting against?
Dark wizards.
Not Craven Bloodthorn?
Objection.
Sustained.
Was the mastermind behind the death and destruction ever revealed?
Of course, this Simon Drake.
So you fought against Drake. He was there?
Well, no.
Timothy McKibben, 11 years old. Trenton Spencer, 15 years old. Celeste Montoya, 23 years old.
I beg your pardon?
They all died at Timberneck. Who was responsible for their deaths?
Objection.
Sustained.
Who orchestrated the attack on Timberneck?
Well, Persephone, but...
No further questions.
Counselor.
No questions, Your Honor.
The prosecution continued to press on with their next witness, ex-convict, dark hunter, and now special agent, Scorpio Douglas.
Mr. Douglas.
Scorpio.
Scorpio. You served time at Alcatraz prison. How long were you there?
15 years.
From what year to what year?
1994 to 2009.
That overlaps with another former inmate, Persephone. Did you ever see her, say, in the yard?
No. She was in solitary.
Why was she in solitary?
She's dangerous. Was dangerous.
Fascinating. She died at Avistrum Castle. Was this dangerous criminal paroled?
No.
How was she at Avistrum?
She broke out of Alcatraz.
I thought that was impossible. Is it impossible?
Objection. Speculation. Sustained.
I'll rephrase the question. Mr. Douglas, in your expert opinion, as former resident of Alcatraz and now member of the Aura Department, how possible is it for escape, particularly for a heavily guarded and warded convict such as was Persephone?
It isn't. But that's not what always...
No further questions.
No, damn it! She's twisted face!
Order! Comport yourself, Mr. Douglas, or you will be held in contempt.
As things settled in the courtroom, once again, the defense opted not to cross-examine, which...
Of course we didn't cross-examine. There's nothing to argue against. I don't know if this is going to work.
No, it looks bad. There's a big difference between our case and Jack the Ripper's. Think. What is the weak link in her armor? Structurally speaking, these cases are similar, but there's one big difference.
Jack continued to be a threat after he passed. Persephone didn't.
Exactly, which is why our character witnesses will make the difference. Sarah's going to keep hitting us and hitting us hard. And for now, we're just going to have to keep taking those hits. But when it's our turn, we come out swinging. We're just going to have to Rocky Balboa this thing.
I don't understand that reference.